the results ain't going to come your way. So it's just kind of being real with them, explaining to them, if you don't do the work, your opponent will. Do you want to win or lose?
This is true, and that's the thing you can control is your work rate, your output.
Yep.
And you can't necessarily control your opponent, how good they are, how much effort they put in, but you can control yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Here he is, George Williams.
And just to stay focused on just improving their skills. Don't always have a fight to be the reason that you need to get in the gym.
Yeah, I remember George St. Pierre saying, fighters train for fights, martial artists train. Because I've definitely been there. Look at those traps.
I see what you mean.
Exhibit A.
Traps on traps on traps.
Who said it? You said it. Traps on traps on traps. Yeah, traps are interesting. It's quite tough to make your traps grow.
Yeah.
Certain hormones and things can make your traps grow.
Anytime I see a fighter that's got massive traps, I always think of Warrior.
Yeah,
the movie Warrior.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy? Always flexing his traps like that made him look massive.
Say that. I think George Williams looks a little bit smaller than his photo. Slimmed down, is it? I mean, I can't remember what weight class his last fight was at.
Wait, is that?
But this is the same guy, different physique, really.
That's the chap, dude.
He's so much leaner.
He's in great shape.
Oh, I love those shorts, old school tap out shorts. Can't even buy those anymore. Look at, I had those.
That's impressive.
I bet you had those.
I didn't have them ones. I couldn't find them ones.
Oh, they were my favourite shorts. When they like ripped and were done, I was so disappointed. Oh, I'm gonna go on eBay later. Vintage tap out shorts. I'll be the only loser in the world buying vintage tap out gear. They are cool shorts though.
It does give a proper like old school UFC feel to it with them tap out shorts.
And George Williams is quite an old school dude. The tattoo on his chest. And then we've got the new school coming in from Lions Gym. Andre Winner in the corner of Lee Crawford. And in the spats, you know what I mean, the cycling shorts. What do you call them? Ballet Tudo shorts?
Ballet Tudo shorts.
It was, when did you find this? We were the generation where you didn't really wear Ballet Tudo shorts. You wore the baggy ones. It was the board shorts thing.
All the time.
It was the done thing.
I feel very, how do I put this? Naked when I'm wearing like just spats and Ballet Tudo shorts.
I think you got the body for it if you don't. I don't.
I don't.
Oh, big difference in size here. We've got kind of the slightly short, squat George Williams and the very long Lee Crawford.
70 kilos.
Here we go. We have George Williams in the old school tap out green shorts and Lee Crawford in the off blue Raleigh Tudor shorts. It's our 8th fight of the evening here at Battle Arena Birmingham. Lee Crawford, will he be able to use that range advantage he has? Seems to be coming out southpaw as well. Both fighters coming out southpaw. Oh, lovely leg kick straight away. George going high.
Close. Very close.
Oh, the triple jab. Oh, I think Lee's corner calling for a right hook straight left. He's one of the, if you're a tall rangy fighter, you can really get away with hooking off your lead hand. It's like I like to do.
Oh, lovely straight down the middle.
Oh, nice to his body, mixing up levels. Oh, nice head movement by George Williams, slipping to the side. Very efficient. Oh, eats a shot. Another one of those leg kicks.
They'll start adding up. Oh, he's coming with a bit of a barrage to try and back him up.
George Williams, we've seen him be very aggressive before. Looks a little bit more measured this tonight. Knees up the middle. Another knee.
Just keep working them lungs.
That's the thing, those knees up the middle, they make it harder to breathe. You make it hard to breathe, people fatigue. And,
Hands come down, lights go out.
The classic expression is, fatigue makes cowards of us all.
Mm-hmm. And another one straight down the middle.
I'm really appreciating the composure of Lee Crawford. Variety of techniques, wrestling, forward, in range, out of range, in the pocket. Throwing kicks to the leg all the time. Different looks, feints.
Lovely jab there. And
again.
And again.
George just hit me with this one. Come on. Playing a little bit of a psychological warfare.
And do you always think the fighters are hurt or they're not hurt when they're playing that game?
I think they're hurt. I think if they're not hurt, but they acknowledge they got hit with a good shot, and it's they want to show their opponent, you can't hurt me, but you clearly can.
Yeah,
because you just did.
Yeah, I'm hurt, but you can't hurt me.
Yeah, it's kind of it's a jerk reaction. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. He said, "Don't worry, it's just this ball." He's shaking it out. He's gonna dangle down his leg. Here we go.
Back in. Balls to the walls now, boys.
Oh, lovely shots by both of them landed.
Lee seems to have a bit more of the composed striking though.
Yeah, his head movement's good. There's a lot more feints from Lee, that's the thing. He's keeping George guessing. And just a variety as well. He's not following the same routine or the same combination. I'm not sure what adjustments George is going to make, really. I think he's going to start shooting takedowns. We know that he does have really good grappling. Seen it before, hanging on the neck. Yeah, in my mind that was a round in the bag for Lee Crawford, just right technique.
100%.
But no real damage done to George Williams, I think. Going to have some excellent instruction there in his corner. And the Wolves MMA crew, battling a champion in his corner. It's going to be given those little adjustments, and that can make such a difference. If he comes out there, maybe a different stance, he starts mixing up the wrestling. Even if you shoot, but you're not actually trying to take him down, but you get them worried about the shot.
Yep.
And it opens you up.
Plants the seed in their head.
Yep. We've got some replays from the last round. Some of Lee's movements, always light on his toes. A lovely shot.
Beautiful straight down the middle on that one.
And you can see him looking for the clinch afterwards, and that's what's really nice to see from him. And we see this with the Lions Gym fighters a lot. They're just variety of techniques. You got Andre when you're in your corner. He's going to be able to give you so many different looks, different styles. It's what's so cool about UK MMA now, or MMA generally. It's no longer like, oh, he's doing Thai boxing, he's doing wrestling, he's doing jiu-jitsu. It's this hybrid of everything, just smoothly put together.
George is just having a little conversation with himself before the start of the second round. Very focused though.
Yeah, and already different. Look, mixing levels. Was jab into the body.
I'm impressed. Bearing in mind this is only an amateur level fight. I'm impressed by the skill of both guys.
Yep. No one's overcommitting to anything. No one's blowing the gas tank. Oh, lovely. Do George is calling the whole fight. I've been calling for a right hook, left cross. And it's probably the first time he's actually thrown it, and it landed beautifully. 3-2. 3-2 would be a lead hook and a cross.
Ooh, interesting change up.
Did you do the numbers? You a numbers man? Give me a 2-1-2 and a 4-3.
Yeah.
I don't do it very much. I just say the actual cross
quicker
left
for
hook
me to
corner.
call it out.
It's true.
I get my words mixed up. That's my problem. And I'll call for something that I wanted, but I'd say a different word. Oh yeah, it'd be terrible. At least numbers, I'm like, it's easy.
Yeah, there's only 6, right? Oh, nobody left. Oh, George landed. Landed quite heavy then in that exchange, George.
That was a heavy leg kick there as well. Get to the body lock. Lee, get to the body lock.
One of the evolutions we've seen from my time here on Battle Arena, you've sort of seen this in the gym, is amateur level. This used to be kind of frantic, where a lot of the fight was grappling, like on the floor or just holding against the cage. And like, it could be that, you know, someone's good at getting side control but can't finish. The other guy's not good enough to escape, and you end up stuck in one position. And you didn't see that many fights where the whole fight was on their feet, whether they, like this one has been. And then you'd watch the top level guys, and they do have a lot of fights like that where you don't see that much grappling. Sometimes you do. But now we're seeing at the amateur level fights like this where it's chess.
Yeah. The skill level, that's the thing, the level of coaching around the country as well, the skill level of the fighters, and the amateurs taking it seriously like professionals as well. I could probably guarantee that these two lads have just spent the last 8 to 12 weeks busting their balls to get in as best a condition and best a shape that they can to get into the cage tonight.
That's what, you know, you don't even talk about their skills. They're both 10% body fat, shredded, in shape, great cardio, and on top of that, you know, they can wrestle like this.
Yeah. They've showed nice striking as well.
Yeah. They learn all the stupid boxing numbers. The 3-2. I'd like to point out, I do know the numbers. My preference
Just
when I hold pads,
not to use the
it's just to
numbers.
go jab, cross hook, as opposed to 1, 2, 3. I mean, possibly a closer round, but I still see it 2 rounds to Lee Crawford in the Lions gym.
He's just edging it.
Yeah, I mean, even if you scored that round pretty close, it's a lot more pressure from Lee Crawford. He's controlling the middle of the cage a little bit more. And George Williams, slightly different approach, was hitting the body, mixing levels. I'd like to see one of them shoot a takedown. Well, maybe George, because he's 2 rounds behind, possibly. It's always fights like this where it's really important that you can be objective as a corner man, because George's corner could see him as possibly up, right? Because he's had moments, and you're so biased towards your own fighter. But if you're gonna be a realist and be like, look, you're 2 rounds down. Let's try and shoot a takedown. Let's try and mix this up. Let's throw some power. Let's be aggressive. Come forward. Make adjustments. And then Lee Crawford sometimes the opposite. He's 2 rounds up. Be patient. Pick your shots. Don't take risks.
Just keep doing what he's been doing, to be fair. He's been looking calm and calculated without putting himself in too much danger.
Oh, lovely kick up the middle. That's some sting on it. George nodded. I think he fouled that one. Oh, lovely. The 3-2. Oh, shots landed again.
He's definitely come out in the third.
Nice.
Nice.
I thought George Williams would throw caution to the wind. Lee Crawford has decided to throw caution to the wind and try and get a finish. And Crawford digging underhooks. Lovely throw by George Williams. What a takedown. That's the best takedown we've seen this evening.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely. Oh, and he's shit talking. George Williams doing a lot of trash talking on the floor.
He's got to do more action though than talking.
Yeah, he's talking, but he's only got 2 minutes to do something. I appreciate the trash talking.
Yeah.
It's quite entertaining. I mean, on the broadcast, you probably can't hear. You just hear me, James Pullen, but he's saying, "This is my world. Let's go. What you got? You got nothing left." Saying, "That's good, boy." And, he said he's in no rush, but I mean, he's 2 rounds down, so I would think he should be in a rush. He should be in a rush.
I feel he needs to start making some move, because despite this, I still have Lee winning the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
I can't. And he's not done anything.
It's not going to be a 10-8 or anything.
Nice.
Oh, back to half guard for Lee
Nice
Crawford.
recovery, Lee.
George. Not lockdown. Not bad. But here we go. He's hanging on that underhook. I appreciate the trash talking. It's quite fun. It's just a shame the listeners at home can't hear it.
Yeah, it is, to be fair. It adds a little bit of a different element. But
Khabib did it, right? A lot.
Yeah, but he did smash past people.
Yeah, he was, It's as he hit you in the face.
Yeah, after his
George Williams kind of trash talking, but
takedown of the fight, he's like,
yeah, he doesn't actually hit him. He's not trash talking to hit him. He's just trash talking, going, "I've got you. I'm holding you down," which he is doing.
But he's not.
He's got to do some damage with it.
He had the side control. He's gone backwards down to the half guard now.
The takedown was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, beautiful takedown. Look, if Lee just keeps this underhook high, it's going to be.
Yeah, he's going to win the. Oh, squeezing for the life of him, but I mean,
nah,
it's an angled off arming guillotine.
Doesn't look tight enough, unfortunately.
George is strong, but I don't think he's that strong. I don't think he's going to finish him from there.
I mean, there's a lot of confident talk, but
I think it's 2 rounds to 1. Is that how you see it, Mr. Pullen?
Yeah. I mean, George getting the takedown in the 3rd round definitely probably gave him the fight in the 3rd, but he didn't do anything from it.
Yeah, celebrating as Lee Crawford.
Lee to me won this fight. I'm going to be shocked if he didn't.
Yeah, I mean the scoring criteria. At the end of the fight, George was on top. He was holding him down. Lee couldn't get back to his feet. That stands for a lot. And that takedown was a thing of beauty. It's going to be on some Battle Arena highlight videos.
Oh yes.
We had the best view of that. Slammed into the cage
right
in front of us.
Yeah. I thought his toes got caught in the cage. Oh no.
I can't believe that was only fight number 8. We got 6 more. Holy moly.
Well, I have to admit, I'm quite impressed with what we've seen so far from all the competitors.
It's been very good.
Even the quick finishes to the decisions and that, they've been awesome fights.
I think you've got to respect the takedown. You've got to definitely the 3rd round went George Williams' way. But yeah, Lee Crawford, better movement, better striking, used his range really well. His 3-2 was fire.
Oh yeah, it's 3-2. He landed that several times. Lee looked very nice, technically very sound, smart strategy, and didn't give up much when he hit the floor either. When he was on the bottom towards the end, he wasn't giving away any opportunities to get easy subs.
Oh, here's some moments from earlier in the fight. Oh, nice inside leg kick earlier from George Williams. Crawford came out with a big left. Sometimes it's awkward when you get 2 southpaws fight each other. It doesn't feel flow.
Yeah. Southpaws.
That takedown.
Beautiful takedown.
What a takedown. I'm going to go to a little interview with Mr. Lee Crawford. See if round 3 went to his plan.
Chris Simpson here with your winner, Lee Crawford. For 2 rounds, absolutely dominate, controlled the fight, controlled where the fight took place. A little bit back and forward in the 3rd round, but overall you must be happy with your performance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always my biggest critic, so personally I don't feel like I gave the best performance of myself, best vision. I always wish I could have done more. James Dixon, head coach, I've definitely got more skills in there that I can get out in the cage. Disappointed about him getting that takedown in the 3rd round, but he did it very well, timed the resistance perfectly and got it. And he's a big fucking boy. He was at light heavyweight. He last fought for the middleweight belt, so I knew it was going to be a challenge. He's got a lot of experience. He brought it, to be fair, so fair play to the lad.
Yeah. It was, like I said, the 1-2 down the pipe it seemed to be there every single time. Were you surprised that he was able to take that right-hand shot of yours so well? Because he looked like he took quite a few.
Honestly, no. So I'm never trying to knock anybody out. And honestly, these Battle Arena gloves are like fucking pillows. So I thought he could take it, but I rarely get to use close stance a lot because I'm a southpaw. So I knew that with him being southpaw, I had that sort of overhand or straight two. It was money, so that was a decent shot.
So when the adrenaline wears off and you get the chance to assess if there's any injuries, any problems, apart from eating food, when do we want to go? Do you want to get back in that cage and compete again?
Honestly, I don't know. Not most people know, but I competed in gi jiu-jitsu for the first time as a white belt a few weeks ago, and I did terribly. So I've got beef with gi jiu-jitsu now. I'm going to go there, take some fucking golds, and then maybe come back and see what I do later on.
Yeah, well, I look forward to seeing it. Thank you very much, Lee. Go enjoy your time with your team. Thank you. Back to you guys on the commentary.